Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead and another What We Eat for Dinner in a Week. In these videos, I show you how I try to combine inexpensive Aldi groceries with food that we are blessed with from the food pantry to make hopefully well-balanced, well-rounded meals. In general, we eat low carb because my husband and I have to for health reasons, but you will see modifications to that, like tonight's dinner has some noodles in it. And I'll explain that as we go. If you are new here, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you're here. If you are not new here, I figured I would give you a very quick update. I did take last week off because I am still not feeling great and I needed a week to wallow in my own self-pity and just not feel good, but also kind of get some modifications made to my diet I have been having digestive issues. So I needed to do some things to get that in line, and I have made those modifications, and I will kind of explain that tonight. So tonight for my family, they are having spaghetti and meatballs. This is spaghetti from the food pantry. The marinara sauce was from the food pantry last week. The meatballs are ones that I made and I make in bulk, and I just freeze them. And so yeah, easy. And then green beans as the vegetable side. And then I pulled some burger buns out of the freezer that was just like a partial pack and just made some quick and easy garlic bread. And that is just, I spread thick amount of butter on there, sprinkle with garlic and a little bit of Italian seasoning, and then I put it under the broiler for a couple of minutes just to kind of toast them up. Super simple. All right, so for my digestive stuff, I started the GAPS intro diet about 5 days ago. It is making a marked difference. It's not completely cleared up my digestive issues, but I go to my holistic doctor on Wednesday. So I am hoping to get his input into what else I can do to modify it to help heal whatever is going on with my gut. We had a stomach bug back in July, and my stomach never really fully recovered from that. And then we had back-to-back illnesses this fall that included stomach issues, and I think I just tanked my digestive system. My gut bacteria, all of that, I think I just gave it a 1-2 punch and knocked it out. So for me, the last 5 days, like I said, I have been having chicken stock and you can look into the GAPS diet if that's something that interests you. It can help with a lot of things. So chicken stock with chicken in it, and in the evening I've been adding vegetable to it. So breakfast I have just a big old hot mug of chicken stock. Lunch I have chicken and broth, and then dinner I have chicken broth, and then like I said, I've been adding a small amount of vegetables to it as well. Non-fibrous vegetables is what you're going for. So like potatoes would be a no, which most of the fibrous vegetables are ones that I can't eat anyway because of needing low carb, so it works. So I'm not enjoying it. I would love to have some real food again. I have been sneaking like one chocolate chip here or there as an emotional eating aspect, but like I said, it is helping. So yeah. All right. That is a long-winded Monday evening. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Tuesday night, and Tuesday night at our house always means taco night or something Mexican related. Obviously like Americanized Mexican food, but so tonight I made my normal taco filling, and I had they were corn and wheat tortillas from the food pantry, and so I just rolled those up with some shredded mozzarella cheese in it and sprayed on a little bit of cooking spray and baked them in my toaster oven just to get them melted on the inside, and then the shell is kind of crispy. It could have gone a little bit longer, but you know, my kids are hungry. So and then for my husband, I just left some of the meat, and he can make that into tacos on egg life wraps or a taco salad, or he can just eat it if he wants to with toppings on it, whatever. I will serve these with some sour cream and some salsa con queso. for the kids to kind of like dip them in. They're sturdy enough that you can pick them up. They hold together, so they can kind of dip them and eat them. And then just a side salad. And mine is chicken broth that I made today with that. So that is Tuesday night. We'll see you tomorrow night. It is Wednesday night. I had my doctor's appointment today. It went well, gave me hope. He tested all of my bodily functions and definitely thinks we're on the right track on getting my tummy healed and getting my thyroid back in check. If you guys would like more information on that, I would be happy to do a video on it. It's different. He does something very different on how he tests all of your bodily functions, and he treats everything with vitamins, minerals, supplements, those kind of things. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because I don't want to take up super amount of time on food video for that. So I do have hope that things are going to get better. For now, I am sticking to the GAPS intro diet because it is easier on my tummy until the supplements that he gave me start working and hopefully get all of this cleared up. So with that being said, we did go to the grocery store on our way home and did a 3-ish week grocery haul. I did not film that because we did not walk in the door until 5:45. It is now 7 o'clock. My husband is supposed to go sleep in his truck tonight to head out for his 4 days. So I just wanted to get those put away and get dinner made. So I bought a pork loin. This is the lemon garlic one from Aldi. It was taking forever to cook, so I went ahead and cut it open and cooked it the rest of the way cut open. On that same tray, I cut up a decent sized crown of broccoli. Like I said, was just going for quick and easy and just baked it on the tray. And since the meat was taking longer, I pulled it off. Anyway. And then with that, I'm just going to give all of them a serving of cottage cheese because I cannot think of another side that sounds good. And I'm ready to be done. So quick and easy, somewhat. This took forever, way longer than it was supposed to. So, yeah. That is Wednesday night's dinner. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Thursday night, and tonight the kids are having breakfast for dinner. This is such a nice, quick and easy meal usually that isn't a big deal to make. This is, we got these, sorry, I had already tossed it in the trash and there was cinnamon on it. Got these quite a while back from the food pantry, and I purposely just stuck them back in the freezer, knowing that in the winter the chickens slow down and so we have less eggs. So when we had plenty, we got that, and so I just kind of wanted to wait until we needed it. So I made one of those. I did add 2 of our eggs to it because I thought we needed a little bit more for the kids to have, and then I just cooked it up with and sprinkled some cheddar cheese on top. There's a pound of sausage from the food pantry. There is toast in the toaster oven that's still going, and when it comes out I will put homemade jelly on it. And then I was dehydrating apples and had all of like the bits that you can't really slice after you've cut it up, and I just turned it into some quick applesauce that got a little too much cinnamon put into it by accident. Handed the kid the bottle with the sprinkle side open. He was messing with it, opened up the dump side, and I didn't realize it. He handed it back, and I dumped some in. But they all say it tastes good, so, you know, that's fine. For me, I will once again have chicken and broth. I would not say my tummy is feeling better. It's maybe a little bit better. I'm having less of the bubblies. But I have, in general, felt better over the last 2 days. Just energy-wise, and not feeling lightheaded, and feeling like my body is maybe retaining nutrition a little bit better, and yeah, just feeling a little bit less weak. So that's good. So that is Thursday night. We'll see you tomorrow night. It is Friday night, and Friday night at our house always means pizza night. Sometimes that's store-bought, sometimes that's homemade, sometimes that's a cross between the two. It is almost never takeout because we live too far out in the country for any delivery places to deliver to us. So by the time we would get to a place to pick it up and bring it home, I could have baked several frozen pizzas and saved us a ton of money. So that's what I do. Tonight, when we were in town the other day, we went ahead and picked up one of the giant Mama Cozzi's pizzas from Aldi. And so I made that and salad and grapes for the kids. I am going to attempt to branch out tonight from my broth and chicken diet, and I have a couple of chicken breasts in the air fryer. I was eating those before I went on the GAPS diet and was not having any issues with them, with just plain chicken. So I am just so over chicken and broth. My stomach is feeling better. It's not as gurgly and yucky feeling, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that I haven't made a huge mistake. I really don't think so, just eating some chicken, and then I will probably warm up some canned green beans to go with it. Just a really light and simple, but hopefully something that my tummy will handle just fine. And I will make sure to eat some probiotics with it as well. So tonight is also the one night a week that we have dessert for sure. Sometimes throughout the week I might throw a cookie or some chocolate or something like that at the kids, especially if I'm in the mood for dessert. But on Friday nights we always have dessert, and I always just have random things on hand. We always get plenty of dessert items from food pantry. So that is Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Saturday night, and Saturday I usually make a big meal. But today I got about halfway through the day and realized I had nothing thawed out meat-wise. So I went poking around the freezer and found the small pack of chicken tenders that we had gotten from the food bank a while back. And I thought, well, the kids are the only one eating it, so that would be perfect amount for them. They will probably eat all of that. So I made chicken tenders, and I breaded these with some leftover crackers that we had, like when you have like 5 crackers left in a package kind of thing. I had 2 different separate packages of crackers, and I just added some flour to that, dredged it in an egg, and then the flour mixture, cooked them in some oil. Pretty basic. Then this is some fresh carrots and some canned carrots. My kids are not huge on canned carrot, the flavor of it, but I find if I do about half and half of fresh steamed carrots and then add in a can of canned carrots, they don't seem to mind. So we've been doing that. And then I added in some butter and salt to that. And 2 boxes of these fun spiral shaped mac and cheese. This will be more than enough for dinner tonight, and that means we'll have leftovers. So if you are new here, this is the end of my cooking meals for the week. On Sunday, when we get home for church, I will pull out any leftovers that we have in the refrigerator, and I will let the kids pick and choose whatever they want for leftovers. If it means that they have chicken tenders and meatballs and a hot dog, I don't really care. As long as the leftovers are getting used. That is always my goal. I hate food waste. So we try to waste as little as we possibly can. What very little we don't eat goes to the chickens, which then make them into eggs or meat. So there's still no waste. So yeah, that. And then when dinner tomorrow night, I will pull out a bunch of snacky things, kind of things you would associate with a charcuterie board: cheese, dried fruits, meats, nuts, pickles, crackers, goat cheese, like really charcuterie board. Usually I will pull out some kind of like chocolate or cookie or something like that. And I once again let the kids pick and choose whatever they want. And for that meal, I even bust out the paper plates because it is my day off. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do laundry, I don't do dishes. I really try to just rest on that day because I so greatly need it. So I am so glad that I have felt better this week. We got school done this week after taking pretty much all of December off for everybody being sick, including me. And so it was so nice to be back at it. I had a kiddo finish a grade, so he's all excited about starting a new grade on Monday. And, just yeah, it felt good to feel good. I actually cleaned the house today. I took frequent breaks, but felt good enough to clean the house, so that was lovely. Tummy, oh, I was going to tell you, last night I stepped out of my comfort zone on food, and I definitely had more tummy gurgling, but nothing major like I was worried about. So I'm kind of thinking maybe evenings I may try adding in a little bit more or a little bit different things, adding in some more vegetables, those kind of things, where I'm sleeping it off and it doesn't bother me as much as it does during the day. So, yeah, I will keep you updated on health as I go because you guys' prayers have been so incredibly appreciated. You have no idea how relieved it is to know that I have this community of people just lifting me up. So, that is our week of meals. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.